Saturday, we were escorting inmates back and forth and visiting, two-man escorts on all these inmates. We took one inmate out of cell number 9, which is a locked cell, escorted him back, went over to this booth number 1, which is a locked cell too. We unlocked the cell. The inmate, Manuel Salas, stepped out, started walking away from me, and then he turned around, and what I thought he was going to do was punch me in the face.
Hi, my name is Deputy Jeremy Campbell. I work with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. On December 2006, I was working at Theo Lacey Jail. We were escorting the inmates up and to and from visiting. They're all pretty much two-man escorts, so myself and a couple of the other deputies were taking turns walking the inmates up and to and from visiting. Deputy Hoffman and myself went up to pull down an inmate by the name of Manuel Salas from after his visit was over. As he was coming out, he took a step past Deputy Hoffman, and then when he got past him, he quickly turned on him, and it looked like he was punching him, but it wasn't a normal looking punch.
He'd stabbed me once already, trying to stab me in the neck, but he stabbed my shoulder instead because I blocked it. Then he stabbed me trying to hit me in the lung, and it hit my rib instead, and stuck in my rib instead of going through into my lung. I realized that he had a weapon, and I told my partner, hey, he's got a knife, he's got a weapon.
We immediately grabbed him and tried to wrestle him to the ground, and my partner told me he's got a weapon, he's got a weapon. At that point, I knew he'd been hurt, I knew he'd been stabbed, so all that was going through my mind at the time was we have to get control of the situation so we can get him the medical care he needs.
In the process, he stabbed me a third time trying to puncture my kidney, but it just kind of went in a little bit and it just kind of tore my flesh right there around my kidney. We got on the ground. I tried to take the knife out of his hand, and while I was doing that, Salas bit my elbow twice, trying to tear the flesh away.
I know I'd been stabbed, I didn't know how bad. So I went into control mode and just tried to get on top of the inmate and hold him down. It worked out really well. I went to the side that didn't have the knife as Deputy Hoffman was going for the hand that did have it. So I basically put my knee in his back and was holding his right arm down to the ground as Deputy Hoffman was taking the knife away from his left hand.
He kept fighting us, and we ended up, after other deputies arrived, we ended up being able to handcuff him and get control of him. I told the other deputies responding that I'd been stabbed. They secured Salas, and I went down and I told my responding sergeant, hey, I've been stabbed. And next thing I know, I'm getting sent over to the UCI Trauma Center to get treated for my wounds. The one thing I hope people can take away from this is that, when you're in a custody environment or you're dealing with just criminals in general, you can take every step you want to be safe. You can be very safety conscious, very officer safety kind of conscious, that you pay attention to what you're doing, pay attention to what your partner's doing, and you're not going to be able to avoid somebody hurting you. You can minimize it, you can be prepared for it, but if somebody's going to want to hurt you, they're going to try to hurt you. You're probably going to get hurt. It's kind of what you do afterwards, what you do beforehand to put yourself in a good position that's going to help you make it out alive. We deal with people that want to hurt us. They want to kill us. They want to make a name for themselves by having a dead cop at their feet.